Happy Monday, it's Eric Plattenberg. So I've been getting a ton of email requests on the topic of goal setting and time management and how do you stay passionate about what you're doing and how do you become more effective. So I'm going to do a three-part series starting with session one today that I would call the mother lode of all of these topics combined into one. It was a handful of years ago that I started really observing some of the people that I most look up to, some of the people that I think are making the biggest impact in the world. And I noticed that one of the commonalities that all of these people had was that they really isolated their weekly activities into three buckets. One is that they were passionately chasing after some goals and dreams. I mean, they were clear about their goals, they were clear about what their purpose was, and they were chasing after it. I thought that was really inspiring. Number two is they were really committed to deep, strong relationships, and they were taking a lot of action on cultivating those relationships. And then third is they were also taking care of themselves. And many years ago, I set it as a mantra for myself to really take these three issues, chasing after my goals, building strong relationships, and then taking care of myself, and solidifying that as a cornerstone of what am I going to be doing on a daily or a weekly basis. So what I do is I'll literally finish a week and I will look back and I will make a checklist, if you will, in reverse of, where was I chasing after my goals? What relationships was I working on? And how was I doing that? And then how was I taking care of me? So in the next 2 Mondays, I'm going to be covering specifics on the goal setting piece, the purpose piece, and then the relationship piece. But we're going to kick it off with taking care of yourself. Yes, it's cliche, but it's true. And the most effective people put on their own oxygen mask before they help those around them. You have to help the people around you. I'm not suggesting be selfish, but if you're not taking care of you, you're diminished in your energy. You just are simply less powerful than if you're taking care of yourself. So here's a couple of things that I do on a weekly basis that I'll put out there as an invitation to you. Consider these, think about them, and then the ones that feel right to you, act on them. If you watch this blog every week and you think, wow, Eric has a lot of good ideas, but you're not doing anything about it, then get your butt off the couch and actually take some action. Yes, intention and your energetic state, they're more weighted on what are you actually getting done in the world. But if you're not taking action, if you're not moving your feet, if you're not listening to information like this and then implementing it, you're just missing the boat. Not to say you follow everything that I say to do, of course, but figure out the ones that really fit for you. So right now, as I'm kicking off the new year and as I'm looking at how to create momentum and keep myself going, there's a couple of things that I'm doing virtually at all times. One of them is exercise. If you're not exercising, you're just not as powerful as you could be. Your metabolism is different, your sleep patterns are different, your physical body is different. If you want to stay strong mentally, you have to get fresh red blood cells going to your brain. You do that in exercise. If you want your body to feel strong and energized, get out there and be exercising. It doesn't mean you have to go do the Ironman, although I recommend that. That's a ton of fun. It means you have to be getting your heart rate up. So for right now, I just committed to 90 straight days of a completely new exercise regimen. I'm not running very much, I'm not biking very much, I'm not doing all the things that I normally love to do. I've completely mixed it up, and I'll tell you, the first week, it's kind of sucked. I'm off balance, I don't really like it that much, I'm complaining, I'm getting up earlier than I normally would, but I'm feeling stronger. I'm actually feeling really good throughout the course of the day. So figure out an exercise regimen, sign up for a 10K or a marathon, or pick up a new sport, or do something that really gets you moving your body and strengthening your body. That's number one. Number two, on a daily basis, I talk about this a lot and it's a big deal. Give yourself alone time for you. Even if it's 10 minutes, if it's 15 minutes, pick up a meditation practice. Go outside and sit on a park bench and look at nature. On a weekly or a monthly basis, go out alone by yourself and just go on a walk in the woods. Sit on a park bench, take a nap in a park. Do something, preferably in nature where you're alone and you're just giving yourself and your body and your mind time to slow down and to relax. We've almost completely abandoned the 15-minute break in our working environment. This is important. This is not for lazy people. This is for smart people. Mid-morning, give yourself a break. In the afternoon, give yourself a break. Go for a walk outside. Do something where you're breathing, where you're still, where you're not checking your phone, you're not checking email, you're just taking and just chilling out. And then the third thing that I do for myself, and I'd really recommend you do this as well, is do something that's fun. Get a hobby. Go to the movies. Start watching sports. Play fantasy football. I mean, do something that you're excited about. Plan for a vacation. Give yourself some rewards for the things that you're out there. You're chasing after your life, and you're watching your family and your kids, and you've got your career and all of this stuff. Make sure that you're doing something that really is firing you up. Go on that ski vacation, get something that you love that's just spoiling yourself. We're going to talk about delayed gratification in future weeks. We're going to talk about sometimes you just got to do the things that you don't want to do. I believe in all that. And then I also believe that if you're not treating yourself, you're not going shopping and giving yourself some luxury items, if you're not taking care of yourself and giving yourself some little treats, you're just kind of missing it. Life is short. Enjoy it while you can. So 3 things. Get your butt moving, get some exercise, give yourself some alone time, some still time, and then spoil yourself every once in a while. Get that massage, do whatever it is that you love to do for you. Take care of yourself. We're going to talk about how do you get really passionate about your goals and gain a lot of momentum, and how do you build strong relationships in the next couple of weeks. It's Eric. If you have any questions about this, let me know. And as always, have an amazing week.